to become a Spartan hero. I'm excited to be here with Joseph Staten, the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you, Halo has always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
Looks nice. That looks nice.
The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, he'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Whoa.
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
Damn.
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete.
Drag Sog. Thank you, man, for the follow.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
How you doing?
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
I have no idea what's going on. It looks good.
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight. Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
Did I hear no scope? Hilarious.
Hello, let's do some damage. Skill acquired.
tarantula. I think.
Has survived. A dark figure wanders in the east. He must be stopped. At all costs.
Oh, is this Diablo? I can't do that. Yeah, it looks nice. Classic. Classic. Whoa. That was a, oh shit. That was a satanic ritual. I just saw fire. I didn't really think of the symbol. Hey, sorry.
This may be our darkest hour, but it will become the greatest moment.
Diablo. That's cool.
From all of us.
What's going on?
But he's my brother. And I...
Finding love on Nash inspired me to look for other ways.
Speaking of Diablo. Yeah, something's going on. Nice. Looks nice though. Requiem. Far Cry.
I recognize that voice. Let me ask you a question. When I am dead and y'all is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands, sing songs around the fire.
Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I get a notification on my phone, I felt like it was you. What did you miss? Honestly, I started like 11 minutes ago, but it's been going on like there's many good games, many, but this is all Xbox, so that's a shame. Some new games, none. None's, I don't know what you call it, like a series. I mean, Halo was on, but there was like definitely like new announced games.
You wanna blow shit up?
Huh? Oh.
At your service.
Yeah, but there's a lot more though, way more. That that I wish that were on PlayStation. Speaking of which, I'm just here for the Square Enix, which starts at 2. So I think we have like an hour of all Xbox stuff. But how is it? How's the stream? Does it look well? Console launch exclusive. Thank you, Andres. Damn, the music though? Oh wow. Hey. 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 Whoa, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Hey, but why is it? Is it killing them? Whoa, hey, what's going on, man? Leave him alone. Unless they're saving them, who knows? No, not those. Slime Rancher. That's cool. That is cool. Dang, you used to be an Xbox player. Phone punch.
Welcome back to Shreddageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
Yeah, I like snowboarding. I wish I could snowboard someday. Hey, SSX4? Who knows? I'm just kidding. That'd be so dope. Jeez. Phone punch. Heck yeah. You see, I like snowboarding games, but I like the old ones that they had this really crazy moves where you spin in the air and just do crazy stuff. That's pretty cool. This is pretty basic. What the heck? I've been in both sides. Hilarious. Oh yeah, there was a Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. That was a pretty good game. I think that was the first one. I think. Oh no, then there was like a new announced game that's like like really brand new. Like they wanted to start a new universe of to include a new series in a way. It's called Starfield. So yeah. And then there was Stalker 2. Another console launch exclusive. Whoa. 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 Whoa, way. Yeah, I like these. I like these animations. Hey, I like these animations. But why? Why is there a world such as this? Why? Hey. Hey. Oh, but it's only for Xbox. That sucks. Some really good games for Xbox. There was one right before I started streaming. It was I don't know, but something with Vale, like a town. It was really good. Ladybugs. Koi fish. Remember, tomorrow is Nintendo, so that's like a new Smash reveal and other stuff. So that's definitely a stream. I mean, I don't play, but hey, it's exciting. Funny. Hey, is that really a thing? Wow. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too. Nice.
Nice. I used to play this, not that much, just a little bit. 3? 15? Oh, that's cool. No, but it is toxic now. Oh, it's coming like to consoles? Oh, that's cool. Hey, RPG, Cabal. He has a Cabal sword. Hook sword, I mean. The Rock. Hey, hey. This looks nice. This looks nice. Wow, this actually looks really nice. Evening Chronicle. Hey. And coming to Smash. I'm kidding. I don't know what those are, but okay. Dude, I got an itch. Got an itch. Hey, what do you call this game again?
We wish to test your abilities.
I thought it was Cyberpunk. Oh, here we go again. Oh, never mind. Or something's going on with the live stream. True. And let it be that way. Man, it was kind of annoying.
History is all around us. Those who made it have never been forgotten.
Whoa.
Their daring choices echo across time.
Hey, is this real? Or are these actual places? Oh, great. Great. I thought it was, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. No? Oh, it's that game. Yeah, rest in rap. I'm sorry. I didn't even want to talk about it. Another exclusive.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. When we say quiet, peaceful setting, this will make our game seem big and important.
Hey.
Now, something must break this empty.
Oh, great.
Will this creature be a game?
That's messed up.
Now, say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots
Huh?
make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of world, and an ash of B-lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design,
Hilarious.
finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
Hey. I like that. Hey, two. Yeah, I didn't even play the first. I think it's first person. I don't really dig first persons anyway. That was pretty funny. Another exclusive. What's going on? I like the scenery. Wow, man, these are getting too rhinos. Damn, I want to see a rhino. Holy shit. They look very prehistoric. Nice. They're too real. Wow. 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 Wow, wow. Golden Gate. Wow. The alignments of the trees look actually really earthly. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I also want to see pyramids. Hopefully I can see the world. The sky is calling. Flight simulator day, that's cool. Shouts out to all the troops. What was that? Oh, well. Wow. Wow, that's, why would you even think that? Why would you even think about destruction? Well, have you been talking to Ruben? Huh? Dang. Hey, speaking of Ruben. Oh, an exclusive. Oh, Ernesto, who shall remain nameless. No, just kidding. Doesn't make any sense. He actually went to his, he has a place, right? He has a food place. And so, I think Ruben went to get some food. And Ernesto told me that he got a little weight gain. Forza. Realism. I know, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe when you go down or get near it, the screen goes black. This actually looks nice. Hey. The sandstorm. I have something in my nose. Jeez. Forza. Whoa.
Hello, I'm
Hey.
Mike Brown, Creative Director at Playground Games, and I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty.
Horizon?
This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles. I've invited along some of the team to help give you a taste of some of the amazing content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5. Please welcome Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don from the Forza team.
Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don. Somebody.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the talented actors who will be appearing in the game.
Bienvenidos a México.
Hey.
To show you what we've been working on.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition. This is a new campaign mode in which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations and discover places for the festival to expand.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
I'm racing the car through the Mexican jungle, Rami. Doesn't get much better than this. I can see some ruins up ahead.
Bienvenida a Oxman. Look out for the flamingos.
Oh wow, what's going on? What's going on?
Mayan architecture.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign. But Forza Horizon has always been a game that's best enjoyed with others. Let's go and see what some of our other players are up to. The Xbox Series consoles allow us to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these Choya cactus. The scene looks real.
Wow.
There are no tricks. This is in-game.
Y'all like it? Damn.
Wheel of the AMG Project One
Damn.
in Mexico's lush living desert.
That looks mad clean.
Meet up with friends and head out for a drive.
Mad clean.
Next generation of
And look at the hot air balloons.
servers. Everyone else we see here are real players.
Wow.
Looks like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team. Let's leave Maddie for
Wow.
a moment and head out to the
Wow.
coast and meet
I felt that.
Don is already on the move, exploring this idyllic seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love.
I'll be the judge of that.
Don? Oh, hey, what's up? This
Hey, actually, hey, it actually does look pretty close.
many beautiful, faithful pieces of Mexico.
That's pretty hilarious. That orange house is on point. End up stop signs out there, yep.
While Don drives
Mad,
to the
hey.
beach,
They know what they're doing.
over to the Gran Caldera volcano. Check out this geology detail, implemented with precision accuracy using photogrammetry data captured on location atop an active Mexican volcano. The entire world has been recreated at this level of detail. And here's Sierra in her favorite off-road buggy. The volcano Sierra and friends are exploring is the highest point ever in a Horizon game. And thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles, from up here we can see from
Wow, Andres. Wow.
in the distance we can just
Wow.
make out Guanajuato.
True,
Let's
but
take a
wow.
closer look. Guanajuato is one of the most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. It's a colourful, undulating city full of vibrant architecture. It even has a sprawling network of tunnels. And these twisting, turning, overlapping streets mean that as well as looking good, it plays great too. As we see here, as Don is challenged in Horizon's open-world battle royale, The Eliminator. While Don tries to win that race, the rest of our players are still out exploring this diverse open world. Let's head north to the canyon. The Horizon series is known for its uplifting beauty.
Nice.
Using our unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution. And thanks to the Xbox Series consoles, these photorealistic skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame.
Man, this is insane.
Here's Maddie again.
I'm looking at the landscape.
And some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and then helps you link up and play together. We'll now head deep
Insane.
into the rainforest and rejoin Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system, filling the scene with God rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest. A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together with their GPS route set. With that Horizon Arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming together. This minigame is called Pinata Top, signaled by the Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of pinatas.
Pinatas.
Gotta catch up to you guys.
Hilarious.
Work together to find and pop as many as they can.
Okay, go up here to the left.
Yeah, I love pinatas, man. I have not hit one in a while. They're fun.
While the team grab those 22 pinatas, we're going over to the stadium because I have one more thing to show you. This is Events Lab, the incredible new toolset that allows you to create your own races, game modes, and gameplay experiences. You customize everything, right down to the fundamental rules of the game. Forza Horizon 5 is the largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
Hey, the wooden fences though? Hey, the wooden fences are legit. They do be like that in Mexico.
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring a joint community of gaming to everyone on the planet. That's why you, the gamer, are at the center of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox.
Yo, Yakuza, that is fire.
Now, through the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly
This is what you missed out.
landing day one on Game Pass, led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes, and The Ascent.
12 minutes. That was actually a pretty good trailer.
And next year, I'm inspired by the
Damn, I didn't.
creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game
Yeah, I like his shirt.
We showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield,
Starfield?
coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's best RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76,
Elder Scrolls
The
River.
Outer Worlds 2, and Elder Scrolls 6.
Dude, I wonder how River. He's probably losing his mind.
Shooter in Halo Infinite, adding to the roster of iconic
Halo
Xbox
Infinite?
shooters alongside Wolfenstein, Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Doom.
Hey, Perfect Dark though.
We premiered the most epic open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a vibrant and authentic depiction of Mexico in a game built from the ground
They did do
up
Mexico
for
pretty
next
good.
gen, while the team at Turn 10 is hard at work on the next Forza Motorsport. Our growing family of 23 studios is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team
Not me.
strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's one more thing.
Oh.
Take a look at this brand new, original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored.
And Evil Within.
Arcane created something new for them, an open-world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends. And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
Yo, I didn't know Bethesda made a the Evil Within. I mean, I think I did, but I guess I never really noticed. I love Bethesda. Nice. Skittles. No, there's no Skittles. I like Airheads more. I thought I saw Skittles. Hey man, what are you doing? That's kind of wrong. A raven or crow. My nose is mad itchy. What the heck? Hey. Huh? Vampire. Well, how they got into the pretty legit. Was that like the fuck? Actually, looks pretty good. That eye though. Dang, the way she reloaded that, hey, that's fire. Freaking door. Be specific. Death. Whoa. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What time is it? 1:25-ish. I'm just waiting on that Square Enix. Square Enix. And I need to wash my hands. And I need some water. Yep, this is where we this is the game. Stalker 2, that's a pretty good game. Forza. I forgot what Halo, that was pretty good. That one's also pretty good. And wow, I don't even want to talk about that airplane. That game is freaking phenomenal. Sea of Thieves, that's pretty cool. Dang, I want to go. I need to wash my hands and get some water. That Stalker 2. I forgot what that game was. Alright, we'll go wash my hands. Alrighty. Alrighty. No, thank you. Thank you. Now what? What begins now? A fridge, man. If there was a, is that like a mini fridge? Oh, that's freaking amazing. If there was a PlayStation fridge, I just, my money just keeps going away at this point. Oh yeah. So now what? Up. Let's see what the title says. Xbox, Bethesda, and Square Enix and more.
Okay, yes.
Down on one knee.
Yes.
Spartan.
Yes.
Stand.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Okay.
Yes.
I'm all about that.
I was like, if we're talking about Halo, we gotta like bring it. Okay.
I'm down. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, 10 out of 10. Put it in my veins. Do it again. Run it back. I don't know, but that was awesome. I think that's like what that was like the perfect mix of like just a few formative little bits, but what gamers love is just trailer after trailer, hit after hit. I mean, really, there were a lot of great games that they announced.
Big fan.
I love your enthusiasm right now. I don't even know where to start either. We got to see a little bit of the story. There's new AI. I loved her personality. I thought that she was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, for Halo Infinite, it was. I mean, I think like Halo Infinite, we knew that it was going to come, right? It was a game that was supposed to release last year. It had, I guess a really lukewarm response visually, and then Xbox just hits it out of the park. You know, they did such a great job, and then also showing off multiplayer like that. That looked like big team battle, and I love big team battle. So I'm all about that, and yeah, it was really well done.
When we got to multiplayer, you were definitely.
I do like Stalker.
Yes.
This sounds kind of weird.
All the nostalgia feel.
The Halo, no.
The environment looked fantastic.
Just Stalker. Just Redfall, that's pretty good.
But everything that I saw animation.
Dude, with that Stalker though.
I was impressed.
By the way, so normally for our E3 polls, we're only able to fit 6 games.
Oh.
But our
so
crew
much great stuff.
was like, there's just too many games. So there's 7 games in the poll right now. So get out there and vote. I mean, there's actually a lot of
there it is.
Centered around
Stalker 2.
What we just saw.
For sure.
Redfall looked really cool. Stalker 2 looked
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts 2 release date. It's just there's so much to talk about. Where do you want to start? I know we talked about Halo. Where do you want to go from here?
To be honest, Redfall.
Redfall's pretty good.
All about a sexy, violent
Forza.
vampire. When he showed up, I was just like, okay, I'm here for it. And all the villains flame hair, the Wraith-like character,
Yeah.
and I like the protagonist as well. The hooded man with like the bird and just like went off in the distance. So cinematically, I was like, okay, I'm getting this story.
Exactly.
I want to see more. It was funny because we were hooting and hollering the entire presentation. When Redfall came on in the end, we were all dead silent, and I think just really excited about a new IP.
Yeah, exactly. A new IP from Arcane Studios, makers of Prey, which is another phenomenal game if you haven't played it, which, by the way, on Game Pass, so check that out. I think that there's just so much excitement around this Bethesda Xbox crossover to really get the best of both worlds here. And it also goes to show, too, the not only the investment, but the trust that Xbox has in Bethesda to bring some real fire on that stage. You know, that they put Halo in the middle of the show, and I thought Halo was going to open the show.
Yeah.
And they opened and closed with Bethesda games.
Yeah.
Which goes to show the faith that they have in that
Wow.
team to churn out massive hits
Very true.
for their games.
Yeah, they said Redfall is probably going to be similar to an epic RPG, which is what we're going to see with Starfield. Opening with Starfield, that just made me smile.
Beautiful.
And then 25 years in the making, the
Yeah.
release date reveal.
No way.
We
Yeah.
all went wild. We're like, 11,
There really is a lot, and you know, I said this to the crew when we were watching. If they just give me, you know, like what we got with Oblivion, what we got with Fallout, right? You just give me open world space adventure.
Yeah.
That's fine. You just wrap me up in a little ball. I'll wait till 2022, and I'll be right in there like swimwear. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, spaceships, robots. I'll be honest, we didn't see a lot, but we were like, that was enough. That was
Yeah, it was enough to tide it over.
I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about Psychonauts.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean, we've been waiting so long since 2005. That makes
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's been a while
We're
since
aging
we got
ourselves
that.
a little bit there. But it's interesting, actually, because Michael was talking to us about how he actually played it. I'm sure he'll elaborate on that later. But
Yeah.
we're like, we've been waiting.
Yeah, he saw it at a showcase. He didn't get
Yeah.
to play it, but he saw it at a
He said he got to
showcase.
play.
But then,
Yeah.
no, but he'll clarify.
Okay, he'll
The
clarify.
point
No, he said
is
he
that
got to play a little bit, and so he's like, we've been waiting.
This game
Yeah.
looked finished, and we thought it was going to come out in 2019, and we
Yeah.
thought it was going to come out in 2020. Then obviously we, got blipped, and 2020 didn't happen. So now we're going to get it here in 2021, and it's so short, it's so close.
Yeah.
August was it 23rd or something like that? It really, I'm really pumped for that one.
To clarify, I think it was an early build of it, so it probably wasn't like
Just
what
felt done.
we
It
just
just goes
saw,
to show
but
like
yeah.
what that team is able to make over there and the quality that they churn out. It is outstanding.
I think what stood out to me was just that they're really focused on making it perfect. You know what I mean? Like they're putting a lot of time and they
Yeah.
want it to be quality.
Speaking
so.
of perfect, by the way, Forza. I mean, we're seeing shots
Yeah.
of Psychonauts here, and it looked amazing. But
Yeah.
Forza.
Horizon 5.
Yes.
There were moments, people, when we were watching. I know you guys at home felt the same way. Okay, where it looked like a picture. It looked like it existed. It does exist in the real world, but it looked like that it wasn't the video game, and it was the like how do they Playground manages to pull off magic every single time? I mean, the visuals are wild, and then on top of that, they add these fun game
Dude,
modes.
Forza looks
Battle
pretty
Royale
dope.
mode is back. This Pinata mode, which is I think a subtle way of saying
Pinata
we're never
mode.
gonna get Viva Pinata again. So there's
Viva
just a lot of really
Pinata.
good things that they
I never heard of
they
it.
added
I mean, I heard of it,
with
but
Forza
I never
Horizon.
seen
And
it
then
or.
also build your own track creator. Like the
All I know is that
challenges
it's
you can
kind of
make,
like a
but
positive
it's
game,
so much to
maybe.
discuss.
So this is my thing with Forza Horizon 5. I'm an awful driver in real life, but I feel
Yeah.
like I can play racing games decently. And
Big
then
facts.
I can drive around in a jungle or a desert, and if I hit a cactus, it's okay.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it's
okay.
a big deal when you're doing it in a video game.
Drive safe, kid.
Yes, please drive
That's
safe.
it.
We fully encourage that, but I'm just a really awful driver, so if we see a game like Forza, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can
Never get in a car with Jackie.
I can have fun. That is a fact.
Never get in a
That
car
is
with Jackie.
definitely a fact. I did want to talk about Replace a little bit. I might have gotten lost in
Yeah.
the pack of like all these great games. It had a very classic twist to it. This is when you got really excited for. It was
Yes.
post-apocalyptic side scroller with some 3D effects
Oh,
to it. You and
visual.
I were both like, this looks so fun.
Yeah, it's that HD 2D thing that we're starting to see
Yeah.
more. We got a little taste of that with Project Triangle Strategy, which was announced a little while ago. It's a tactical game on the Switch. And we're starting to see more of
Yeah.
that happening, and I love that art style. Gorgeous. And there were just so many games, and I just want to say real fast, Outer
What do you
Worlds
want to say?
Freaking
Oh,
2!
yes.
Yes, that was a pleasant surprise. I am actually in my second playthrough of Outer Worlds right now, and I love that game so much. The expansions, amazing.
Look at this animation.
And we were back and forth because we were like,
what is this?
We're like, this isn't Fable because it looks really weird, you know? And then you know, once you hear the witty dialogue, and we have these earpieces on, so it's kind of hard to hear.
Yeah.
But once we had the witty dialogue and you know, you saw the Moon Man turn around, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Spacer's choice, baby. Spacer's choice.
Golden Boy, I had all these titles to get through, but we don't have time to talk about it. So just
We don't have
throw it
time.
away.
Throw them all away.
We're going to, I think, hand it over to Greg with our folks over there.
Not fair.
Greg,
Why is he
you
getting
don't
caught
get the plasma sword. You don't get the plasma sword.
Well. Thank you, Jackie and Golden Boy, for trying to talk about every Xbox game so we would have nothing to talk about. But luckily, with more than 30 games being talked about, we still have plenty of ground to cover. So let's go around the room real quick to start off. Dan, we'll go this way in the horseshoe. What was the most...
I wonder if those seats are
game?
comfortable.
What game are you talking about right now?
Eiyuden Chronicle, a spiritual successor to Suikoden, one of the greatest JRPGs of all time, over 100 recruitable characters.
Yeah.
I'm very proud to have
Damn.
backed that game on Kickstarter, to see it here in the showcase, just getting so many new eyes on it. It is a phenomenal looking game, and I can't wait to get my hot little hands on it in 2023. And 2022.
I was going to say, how do you feel about there being the 2022 one?
I mean, that was a surprise to me, so I'm stoked. I can't wait.
Okay. Avi?
I do have to say that you also convinced me a little bit. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of this before. Like, your enthusiasm, I'm like, okay.
I'm here to help spread the good
What
word
a
of
gorgeous
Eiyuden Chronicle.
art style.
Yes.
It looks incredible.
Exactly.
So pretty. Neat. I mean, Redfall. I definitely was not expecting that. I was sitting here going like, that's Fable though, right? That's Fable though, right? That's Fable though, right? We didn't get any of that. We got like a small little mention, but still, Redfall, no one knew that was coming.
Sure.
Like Jackie was saying, we got like Big Daddy and Mommy Vampires coming out of nowhere, which I clearly
We
have
know
a bias
that's your
towards.
thing. We know
I
that's
know.
your thing, all right?
I know. But that game looks incredible. All the different weapons that they were
Yeah.
showcasing. You had the woman who was like levitating people with a special purple powers
Big
that
facts.
she had going on. We had what they call Edgar Allan Bro with the bird.
Hilarious.
Like the UV ray light gun. I'm like, I never thought of dealing with vampires that way before. So that is just incredible to me.
100%.
Edgar Allan Bro.
Arcane coming out swinging, right? Showing what they can
No
do.
respect.
Obviously, the trailer for it would be interesting to see what we actually get from it when we get gameplay for it. For me, I got my wish, which of course was a 12 minutes release day. 12 minutes coming August 19th. Can't wait. Obviously, a great cast, but a great concept of that Groundhog Day. How can we get out of this one situation in this one room? Michael, what about you?
The Outer Worlds 2, that was
Yeah.
a genuine surprise because Obsidian is one of my favorite developers. When they come out with RPGs, they go wild on them. And Outer Worlds was like one of my favorite games of the past couple years.
Sure.
So when you think Obsidian, you're probably thinking about Avowed, which was revealed a little while ago.
I'm thinking New Vegas, all right? But if
Well, no, what I'm talking
maybe
about-
I'm thinking of Grounded, which I've also played and enjoyed.
No, I'm talking about like what you expect next from that.
Sure.
Yeah, but like Fallout New Vegas. Y'all haven't played Fallout New Vegas. It's on Game Pass. Y'all should check that out. But yeah, that is one of my favorite Western RPGs of all time. Fallout New Vegas. So
Yeah.
obviously, Outer Worlds was fire. Outer Worlds 2, that was like completely unexpected. So I think that element of surprise is sometimes what we miss during gaming conventions.
Sure.
True.
That's what they brought with Outer Worlds 2.
Well, especially with what we're talking about coming off the year 2020 was, right? Where so many things got delayed, slipped, there's been so many leaks. Like, yeah, E3 is about those surprises.
Yeah.
About some things. So the fact that they were able to do it and just put it up there, right? Just show you
Yeah.
the trailer and be like,
There's no gameplay. There's no gameplay. It's all good.
And
It's
real
all
quick,
good.
while we're on this trailer, was everybody else's vibe? Were you ready for it to turn into Fable at any second? I know it's not traditional Fable, obviously, from the gameplay, but the inherent humor they were doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was the narrator and starting off, because I know the Fable trailer that we kind of got last year was like a little fairy going through the forest, and I'm like, that's the forest! That's the forest! We're going in! And then it's like, and then you got here.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah, we weren't sure where we were going to end up with
Kinda
that.
weird.
Damon, you had your mention of Perfect Dark. What about it stands out though?
Hey.
Oh, wait, what about Perfect Dark?
No, about the Xbox E3.
I probably can't guess what I would pick.
I'm
it
sure.
was replaced.
Oh yeah.
For a Damie game, amazing pixel art, and I love a good 2D cinematic platformer or brawler, whatever it ends up being. But that game definitely caught my eye.
Yeah, great art style, right? And that was another one going through, like, is this last night? What are we talking, like, where are we at? What game is this? And then have it come out and be something new. That was great. Yeah.
To refresh, that was the one where it was the family with the dog.
No, that's Somerville.
That's
Somerville.
Somerville, I'm all about, yeah.
Former Playdead developer, so Limbo is
Somerville. God damn it, that got me.
I missed that.
Like,
Jump ship, okay.
excited, but then at the same time, the dog kept disappearing, so I'm going, can my heart take it if the dog disappears? But
You got like weird purple javelins coming down from Alien. That dog ain't making it. In at least one playthrough. I'm sure there's a happy ending. I'm sure the whole family makes it through, but I don't think you have to worry about that overall. So now the question I think becomes: is this the best E3 press conference we've seen so far? Like,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It was an easy question. Yeah, I think Xbox really came out and delivered on this.
Yeah, and like Bethesda did too, because you start with Starfield, which we actually saw something from Starfield and the release date and all that, and it's also going to be like a full next-gen game. Yo, there's so much to talk about. But then they also bookended with Redfall, so it's like Bethesda are
Yeah, I like his
they
getup.
are the
I like his
highlights
shirt.
of us. So it's like, yes, we have Halo, we have the expected Xbox franchises like Forza, but to start and to end with Bethesda, like, yeah, we spent that money.
Yeah.
It's about to pay off. You know what I'm saying?
So again, we're talking about Jackie and Golden Boy eating up so much oxygen. One of the things I want to talk about, right? You know, they just let's talk about all the big games. But there are so many things we haven't even touched on. Again, with more than 30 titles. Something that stood out for me that I wasn't expecting was the Sea of Thieves crossover.
Oh no!
Sea of Thieves.
I've had multiple friends on me that I need to play Sea of Thieves.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
It was like a real lifeline for me during the pandemic because I was able to connect with my friends in a way that we couldn't do in person because we couldn't hang out, so we could take to the high seas and just wreak endless havoc. It's like a sandbox for chaos. Anything you want to do, you can make it happen there. And to see a massive license like Pirates of the Caribbean come into this, it fits so well narratively and diegetically, but also the gameplay potential there is really exciting too because you really want more quests that are story-driven in that game in between just the random things that happen when you're out and about in the world. So I'm super excited for it. And it's a free content update too.
So talk to me about that. How much content is there in Sea of Thieves right now in terms of storyline stuff? Because if I can interject, one of the things that scared me off was in the beginning it was content light. Okay, and I know they've added stuff to it, but Grounded spoke to me a lot as a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fan. And I had put in a lot of time, or not a lot of time, but like a few nights into Grounded when that launched, it was the same thing. I'm like, cool. Now every week we're going to give you a little bit of a reason. I'm like, oh, okay, like there's not enough here. Is Sea of Thieves right now already before this stuff content complete in a way that's like...
I would say yes. I think that there is enough content to satisfy you at this point. It really depends on what you want to do. If you're the kind of person that likes to really grind out reputation and unlock achievements and things
Shouts
like
out to
that,
Rare.
you can do that.
Shouts
You
out
can
to
grind
Disney.
it out with all these different sort of daily quests, but there's enough tall tales and other quests you can do where you get that narrative in there. But I'm excited to see how this brings in a very purposeful narrative in a more structured way than what you already have in there. Because for so many players, they've already reached the end game. They are pirate legends. This will give them a reason to set sail on the high seas once more.
Of course, yeah. And then the presentation and the production value of Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah. Avi, what else do you want to talk about? What jumps out here for you?
So, I mean, I started screaming about it, and everyone looked at me like I was crazy, but Slime Rancher 2! Slime Rancher 2! Like, I know that not too many people have picked it up, or they just saw, like, the cute GIFs and stuff on social media, but it's a game where you go around and collect slimes that are shaped like animals, and then you breed them. And you just kind of get to keep collecting them.
Whoa!
Well, you can make bigger slimes, different slimes, you can combine the slimes, you can feed the slimes. It's a cute game, just appreciate the cuteness.
Oh, yeah.
You sit down and you're relaxed, right?
Yeah. The trick is so is it like I think one of the things I saw in the Kind of Funny Games chat over and over again was Viva Pinata. Does this give you that same kind of vibe of like it's chill, we're doing something, we're obviously you're reading things like Viva Pinata.
I thought it was funny when someone had said like, oh, looking at the Forza, we're not getting Viva Pinata back after running all of them over, but it does have like a very similar feel. Like you can see you're picking up all the slimes right here. There's a bunny slime, there's a bat slime, and you basically kind of create these own little pens and environments for them, and then you feed them and stuff. So it is a very chill game, similar to Viva Pinata. You're not going in trying to, you can min-max things, but it's just chill. And those are bad slimes. The icky goo-goos.
They deserve what they got there.
Yeah, no, you blow those up.
Gotcha.
I hate to see it.
You know, again, as driving for release dates and things that I've wanted for a long time from Xbox, finally getting flights in on Xbox Series X, right?
Pretty cool Top Gun crossover.
And ladies and gentlemen, you said, why is Greg Miller been doing all these bomber jacket Top Gun references? Let me tell you, I did not know that was going to happen, but you will be getting a lot more of them when you go to e3expo.com/shop, all right? But yeah, like the fact that this is actually finally dropping and we're going to be able to go out there and do that on the console, again, I'm so stoked for that, let alone, yeah, the idea of being Maverick now and up there.
That's what's up, yeah.
Yeah, right, it's gorgeous right there. Damon, anytime you want me to fly you back to Kansas, give me a call, come on over, get in there, I'll be all set.
I think overall the conference, I enjoyed it. It was good, maybe great. I'm still mulling it over in my head, but I do think there were a couple missteps that are worth noting.
Talk to me.
I think it's interesting that we get that Starfield gets a 2022 release date, but still no release date for Halo Infinite.
Holiday.
I mean, yeah.
I know. I'm not.
Really, it was supposed to be there at launch with the Series X.
Of course.
I don't know about.
I think. Don't you think that comes down to the fact of right now they're confident they can hit by the end of the year, but just not on a date. They can't do it again. They can't. They don't want to be a punchline yet again.
It's going to be like the Halo 2 ARG. You have to find out what holiday they're referring to specifically.
That'll be the easiest way to track it down, right? Yeah. Michael, as we keep swinging back, what else stood out to you?
Psychonauts 2, because that's coming soon. I know Golden Boy was talking about it and Jackie was talking about it, but I did not play Psychonauts 2 yet, so I saw a hands-off demo. So Tim Schafer, if you're coming for me, please don't. But I love Psychonauts because it's surreal, it's different, it's experimental, and it's kind of the game that, Double Fine has been acquired by Microsoft, but they still have that independent spirit.
Oh, sure.
But they could do wild things. And Psychonauts has always been like that cult classic back in 2005. When are we going to see it again? When are we going to be Raz again? I think they're very.
Well, you played, of course, the genre-defining PSVR title they did.
Rhombus
of Ruin.
Yeah. Oh, damn, my bad. Damn, Tim Schafer's
So did the world. So did the world. Don't worry about it.
Psychonauts 2 is coming out soon. I can't wait to play it. It's mad whimsical, and I think that's very important to balance out a lot of the violent shooting types of games.
Damon, you got about 20 seconds. Anything else?
Anything? Oh, I also was impressed with Eiyuden Chronicles. I've never played Suikoden, but I know that I would love Suikoden. So now I get to experience like a modern day take on it.
Jared Petty's heart just broke somewhere. You've never played Suikoden.
It's not the first time I've broken Jared Petty's heart.
All right, fine. Huge news from Xbox, and we've got even more to show off. We got 3 former Xbox leaders to sit down and talk the past, present, and future of the console. They all helped launch.
Hello E3, this is Dean Takahashi. I'm the lead writer for GamesBeat at VentureBeat. I've been covering games for about 24 years, and I have also covered tech for about 30 years. And so that means I was around when the original Xbox launched, and had the opportunity to write a couple of books on the Xbox.
Respect.
The first one was Opening the Xbox. And I'm very pleased to have this panel of sort of a reunion of Xbox leaders here, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves as well. Let's start with Shane Kim.
Well, I'm Shane Kim. I spent 20 years at Microsoft, and most of that time, thankfully, was spent in the Xbox business. In fact, I joined the games business with Ed. Got to participate in an incredible time in the Xbox history with the launch of Xbox and the Xbox 360, where we really competed pretty fiercely with Sony and had some great times, including the launch of Halo 3 in 2007. So really great to be here.
And it's Robbie Bach.
Hey everybody, my name's Robbie Bach. Like Shane, I was at Microsoft for a little over 20 years. I spent some time in the office business and then moved over to the consumer area in 1997 and joined Ed and Shane working on the PC games business. And then when Xbox got started, there was a guy named Rick Thompson who was going to run it, and Rick decided to leave Microsoft, so suddenly I was Chief Xbox Officer. 2010, I left Microsoft, but it's great to be back with my pals at E3.
Great, and Ed Fries.
Yeah, I'm Ed Fries. Like these guys, I was at the company about 20 years, starting in the mid-'80s, and took over the games business mid-'90s with Shane, and we grew it as much as we could on the PC side, and then this crazy Xbox project came along that we all did our best to make happen. And
Still betting on the games business. I guess.
Absolutely. Love the game business.
Let's start with Robbie. So Robbie, what do you remember as the most important lesson of creating the Xbox?
Well, so I'm not the technical person, nor am I actually particularly a gaming person. So my lessons are going to be a little bit more on the business side of it. And the two big ones I took away from this time period are, one, strategy is really important, because the first version of Xbox didn't have a lot of it. It was just about sort of getting things done. And the second version, we really focused on strategy. And then the second thing I'd say is it took us quite a while to build sort of a culture as a team. Xbox team went from 0 to 100 miles an hour really quickly. And so we hired a lot of people, and there was a lot of incredible individual talent and not a lot of good team work at the beginning. And when we got the team working better together, things really started to move. And strategy and teamwork are super obvious lessons, I know.
Content is king, right? I mean, I think that's we learned that. And I think this is where we did a lot of things really well with Microsoft Game Studios. We figured out that exclusive content was going to matter in the battle, especially versus Sony.
I agree with these guys completely. I mean, the first Xbox was about us running as fast as we could to meet a date, and then after that we could breathe and reflect on all the things we did wrong, and I think you really could see that thinking expressed in Xbox 360, and saw it do better. So.
Well, Shane, let's get you the next one here. What are some contributions that your colleagues here made, I guess, to the whole effort? Like, what do you give them credit for?
That's a hard question.
Dangerous.
No, I think I'm not going to say this just because he's on the call, but I think Ed deserves a ton of credit. I mean, I owe a lot to Ed personally and professionally. I mean, Ed brought me into the games group in the 90s. I'm not, like Robbie, I'm not a technical guy. I'm not a gamer. I think that's really well known. And Ed gave me a chance, first starting on the business side and then on the content side, which led, I think, to a lot of fun and success for me personally. Ed was one of those guys who really drove at home. And, he first had the vision for Microsoft becoming a bigger player in games. First of all, that was on the PC side. And then when the Xbox project came along, he really drove that. And I don't think without Ed's credibility with Bill and Steve that project really would have happened. And Ed, I think also Ed gets a lot of credit because he, and others, of course, found Halo and Bungie and brought that into the Microsoft family. And that, that clearly was a critical success factor for us. And the other guy I would credit, I think deserves a lot of credit, is Jay Allard. While I wasn't as privy to everything that Jay did, I think, when he was running the platform team, he had the vision to, drive Xbox Live. I believe he deserves a lot of credit for us not putting a telephone jack in the back of the original Xbox and just sticking to an Ethernet connector. And
I remember Robbie making that decision.
And then Robbie, of course, deserves kudos because, just getting the project off the ground in the first place is what I remember the most. Everything else that happened after that, we were committed to it. So we worked through a lot of problems, obviously, and learned a lot as we went along the way. But just getting it done, these two guys deserve a ton of credit.
Well,
that hurt.
I think that this project, to be successful, needed so many different expertise, and so I came with kind of a product, making something technical background and a passion for games, but I had never run a business before, and without Shane, there's no way that we would have grown the game business, from the mid 90s like we did. I mean, so many different things had to come together in a short amount of time to make this happen. So it was really a team effort.
Dean, I was talking with Phil Spencer in email the other day, and he said sometimes he get asked who was the father of Xbox, and the answer you just heard is the right answer. There was just a really interesting collection of people as a team. And they weren't actually particularly alike. Figuring out how we worked, to the thing I said before, as a team was super important, and everybody got to play key roles at key times. I know it sounds sort of cliche, but it's actually how it played out. And Shane and Ed absolutely played those key roles as they described.
So now we've pissed off everybody whose name we haven't mentioned.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
One person that comes to mind, I'm going to say
I'm very sleepy.
Here with this
Very,
the one
very
that comes to
sleepy.
mind is having the vision for this and to actually get it off the ground.
So in 5 minutes it'll be 2, and then around 15.
Being willing to
Exactly
lose
20 minutes.
something
2:15 they say.
$4 million on the first Xbox. And
What do I do?
you know,
I don't know what to do.
Who else has that kind of will these days?
Maybe I'll just
Look at, some of the other companies.
I might flip it around a little and say that, once the company gets big enough, it really needs to go after big projects. And that was actually a problem at Microsoft at that time, was they couldn't find projects big enough to matter relative to the Office business and the Windows business. And so this was a project that was big enough to matter. Robbie could probably talk about this better than I.
Whoa, Square Enix is
No,
live?
you're spot on, Ed. And I actually think both Bill and Steve, look, there were other people in the first 2 or 3 years of Xbox, senior leaders inside the company, who wanted to kill it. That's not new news, right? We were losing a lot of money.
Every project at Microsoft.
Yeah.
I got a message. I got a message. This is a podcast. I don't know, but we're gonna head over to the Square Enix. Zach DLC. Oh, speaking of which, dude, if I get spoiled, I haven't even played the remake yet. Oh, ads. I'm gonna mute that a little bit. No, but it wasn't a podcast. It was just the those are people that were in the beginning of Xbox coming together and talking again. Yo, there's music now? I do not want to get spoiled. Hey, but it is what it is. This is what I've been waiting for. The numbers, that's what I waited for. Oh man. Damn, the music though? I hope it isn't copyrighted. Music is beautiful. Beautiful. Dude, I've waited. I've been saving these for this coming day. Not sponsored, but hey. When did I buy these? Like a couple days ago? I'll wait. I'll honestly wait. Dang. Oh, what's today? Sunday? Holy shit. I finished Hot Shots Tennis today. What should be next? I think I'm just keep on playing Kingdom Hearts all the way. I think Saturday might be the Evil Within. I'm not gonna wait. I know I said about that graphics card, but that damn hoe is expensive. And this is fine. Hopefully it'll be fun. I'll just walk very slowly and make it very intense. But that remake, Final Fantasy VII remake, that'll be intense all the way. Whoa. Whoa. Am I lagging? Oh, there's like a 30-second delay. Let's see, wait, give me a second. Let's see if I can, go to YouTube instead. I think it's a lot more, intense on Switch. If not, we'll just go back and lower the quality. Yep, here we go.
You've got the gaming chair, the gaming headset. Now all you need is the gaming battery. Upgrade your Xbox controller with Duracell Optimum.
Partner with somebody, and then sure enough, Disney and Pirates. Anyway, we got one from Fred His Slayer. It says, "I love so much
This is fun.
game. I wish the game would be in third-person view. We will see in the future." That was about Redfall, Miranda's pick of the show. What did you? We didn't get everybody's say. Miranda, you really liked Redfall. Cam, what did you think?
I thought it looked great. Like, I mean, I want to see gameplay, but there's a lot of variety in the different weapons that you can use.
I'm blocking this guy's face.
I'm curious
My bad.
if it's like class-based. If it's just like, okay, so this class has these skills. You know, we saw.
Dude, I like that.
The
I like
character we're
that.
seeing right now, she like did like
The
phone
Skittles.
moves and she
There's
has
no
special
Skittles.
Powers. Like, is that a class? Is that
I like
a
Eric.
character, or is there more variety customization?
12, 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Holy
Game
shit.
that we saw from the trailer, it looks like it's character based, like it's not classes. Each
I'm gonna mute.
character is a
I'm gonna mute.
powers and they have different abilities.
Listen. Listen to me. In about 12 minutes and 30 seconds, we are about to witness things we don't even know. Right now. We just don't know what's gonna happen. Right now. This is before history. It's crazy.
Definitely got a bit of a Left 4 Dead vibe as this trailer went on, except for the part where it was, Randy, you mentioned it earlier on, that you can play by yourself as well. So it's not just a co-op, Left 4 Dead
Insane.
game. So I'm kind of curious
Insane.
how this is going to blend co-op and narrative and sort of ongoing multiplayer. There's a lot of potential with this thing.
Like,
And we don't know if it's gonna be
new
ongoing.
game
I feel like
announcements maybe for Square Enix
Yeah.
But as far as I know, I'm assuming
Mhm.
this is going to be a story-based.
is the company that
We have one more tweet
founded
here from Thuggins
the Final
at
Fantasy series,
Daddy_Sauce. Well,
Kingdom Hearts,
that's her name. I, as a
and
big
many more.
PlayStation
Those are
fan,
just
good
the
for the
very,
Xbox
very
One
main ones.
personally. I think it should always
And
be
for them
exclusive
to
all
have
platforms.
a
But dope, y'all got a sick game coming
an
out.
E3
There's a few sick games coming out, including a lot of third
announcement
parties that are gonna be hitting
such
Game
as
Pass
this, you know what I mean?
That is really exciting for me. I did
Very
get to talk about
exciting.
Forza Horizon 5 though, and how much
I don't know how to
so I'm
put the
gonna
words,
steal
but
a little bit of time here.
new
and talk
news,
about that.
new news of these
Yeah.
these
So it's coming out
of
November
these
9th. They immediately
maybe
started flexing a little bit with that ray tracing. They talked about
main
how they
games.
use photo
I got an email.
recreate the scenes, and it looks absolutely stunning. They did 24-hour shoots at 12K of the Mexican skies. So the skies you're seeing in the game are actual real skies. Ryan, they did the water in the past games. And now they're going for the skies. What is next? They're doing photogrammetry data. They're going nuts with this. They even point out like the God rays spilling.
I'm probably gonna lose my effing mind.
I agree with you that Events
Who
Lab
knows?
Silly Fun mode looks absolutely stunning.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow, that was in 1080. Wow, internet is not slow. Ten minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. What's going to be shown on the Square Enix live stream? My God. My mind is running amok. These
You've
ads
got the
again.
gaming chair, the gaming headset. Now all you need is the gaming battery. Upgrade your Xbox controller with Duracell Optima.
Game Pass. So June 13th,
9
right around
minutes.
the corner, Yakuza Like a Dragon, a game that
Yakuza.
recently came out, is now going to be added to Game Pass. On the 22nd, we got Dark Alliance. And then July, The Ascent, Ryan, a game that you have been just talking about
exclusive as well.
constantly.
Yep.
Yeah, exclusive. On August 13th, we now have Hades coming to the
Hades.
platform. 12 minutes on August 19th. In September, yeah, we have Origami 2. September 23rd, Sable, that sort of really unique art style that I'm really, really excited about. We have...
You passed Psychonauts in August.
Psychonauts.
Destin, back up.
They have it like arranged in a weird way. So yes, Psychonauts 2, August 25th. And I also forgot
Oh, my
Flight
bad.
Simulator, something people have been begging us to talk about, is hitting console on the 27th. And that was all 4K captured in engine. It looks stunning, and it has that Maverick tie-in.
Yes, the
Right?
Top Gun thing, another smart
Yes.
time. And what's an interesting footnote on Flight Sim, too, I think is worth pointing out. You know, there was this big deal made last year about PlayStation, we believe in generations, and everything's just going to go to PS5, and they've done a lot of cross-gen stuff, and Microsoft was honest and said, we're going to support both old gen and new gen for a while, and they caught a lot of crap for it. Well, both are, you know, taking full advantage of the new console and the old where they can, but Flight Sim now is, I believe it's the first of the first-party games to go ahead and leave the Xbox One behind, and it's no wonder from taking a look at it, Destin.
Yeah, and I think that's the way you handle it. When you can do cross-platform, you do cross-platform. When you need to go next-gen only, you go next-gen only, and you make that very, very clear. Flight Simulator is one of those games. What this game is doing technically is just... the older platforms just can't handle it. So it's really, really great to see. It would have been interesting, though, if they had used that as an opportunity to show off the streaming service that Game Pass offers, that they have said before this conference.
This is the longest
is
7
coming to
minutes
console. So I have to
ever.
wonder if that's going to be something we hear about later in the year, but that is speculation on my part. Continuing
Yes,
through
please.
this absolutely insane list. So what do we got? I was in September for Sable. In October, we have Age of Empires 4. That is another game that just hits every time we talk about it.
PC, yeah.
October 12th is also Back for Blood. We have a few slated for Paul.
Back for Blood, though, hold on. That's
Yeah.
another major. We talked about, Outriders was a big
Yep.
deal earlier this year, and MLB The Show. Back for Blood, that's a big deal too for a third-party game straight into Game Pass.
Yeah, and like
Yes, huge.
now everybody's going to play it on Xbox because the Game Pass has, I think, almost 20 million subscribers at this point, and now you're getting all of these
6
games
minutes.
just for being part of that subscription service, which is really, really cool. And then Scorn is still slated for fall, and Anacross is still slated for fall, which sort of fit within that window. But then it really, really heats up near the end of the year. There's a few titles like The Gunk, Hello Neighbor 2, and Among Us that are hitting somewhere in 2021. But when it heats up is November. You have Forza planting their flag in the ground. We know Halo Infinite is also coming this holiday season, the multiplayer specifically on this chart. So we have a lot to look forward to. Xbox gamers have a lot to look forward to. And this is just an absolute killer lineup. Basically, at this point, if you're just outright denying that Game Pass is a phenomenal value, you're either not paying attention or you have an axe to grind. It's as simple as that. It's a phenomenal value. I think everybody recognizes that. It's been called the Netflix of gaming. It's stupendous. It is a huge win for consumers and developers. I'm a big fan of what they're doing here.
And the reason they keep coming back to it too, because it's just really surprising how good it is. And that's why I think we emphasize that so much. It's not just because like, oh, well, we're the Xbox shows, we have to talk about this. It's like, no, it's just like, how is this a thing? Like, it's just really such a big deal if you are playing a lot of games on PC, if you want Game Pass Ultimate, or of course if you have an Xbox, why not?
Yeah, and Miranda, was the Outer Worlds 2, that, I feel like that kind of just came and went. This is another game. We didn't even talk about it. Possibly the best trailer, just as because it was the whole thing was tongue in cheek, like that. I was laughing through the whole thing.
Yeah, that was just a very self-aware. It's like, here's the lens flare, and we're like, wait, what is it? Is this Outer Worlds? I don't know. And then it keeps going on, and like the narrator's just having a good time with it. I think they even animated it to be very aware as well. I think when they did the silhouette of like the
4 minutes.
protagonist that's not finished, as like the trailer narrator was saying, it just kind of shrugs. It's really funny. But good to see Outer Worlds 2 come in.
And now we know. So now we know all 3 projects that Obsidian is on. So you know, Microsoft purchased Obsidian, and they're getting a pretty good bang for their buck there because they've got Grounded, which has been successful in early access, Xbox Game Preview so far. Avowed, obviously, further out on the horizon, but it did get a quick shout out from Phil there towards the end. That's knee deep in development. That's going to potentially a huge RPG. And now the Outer Worlds 2. And in fact, kind of on that note, Cam, the Xbox, I feel like in the early days of Xbox, even into the 360 years, the Xbox was kind of known as the shooter box. And that's great. There were a lot of great shooters. But now I feel like the Xbox is the home of Western RPGs.
Absolutely. I mean, we got all these new RPG IPs like Starfield now, and the Outer Worlds 2. Avowed. Oh, you know, the Outer Worlds is going to be exclusive now. Avowed, and we're getting, and then we're getting returns of old IP that were RPGs back on the 360 and the original Xbox, like Fable. There's so much to love. I can't wait to play all these games. All these games have the variety and depth that I'm looking for in an RPG, and there's nothing to be concerned about. I'm incredibly excited. All these developers are very talented.
Where's the time?
I can't wait to see the
Where's the time?
I know you're a huge JRPG fan. There were a
No.
couple of JRPGs in the mix too. Not that the Western games get all the attention.
Yeah, there was. There was a title. I don't want to butcher the name, but it's like a Uridin Chronicle? Yeah. So I know about the game. I just don't know how to pronounce the title. But that's from developers of Suikoden. Traditional, like, iconic.
I'm gonna get a sip of water before things go down.
And, the art style.
My goodness.
Octopath Traveler vibes, which is now also on Game Pass. It's going to be a while till we get that game. That game was kickstarted, I want to say either like really early this year or late last year. So, there's 2 games coming, one in 2022 and one in 2023, but we know that they're coming to Game Pass day one. That's awesome for JRPG fans like myself.
Destin, another big game we haven't even said a word about yet.
Definitely
Battlefield 20.
Final Fantasy 16. Like the newest, that's like the new installment in the series.
Yeah, so the
about like 4 years ago, maybe 5. Yeah, I think 5 or 6 years ago. I would say 5 max. The Final Fantasy 15 came out, and now we're in the new one. 5 years ago.
They're like, hey, this is pre-alpha. This is early. 128 players on next gen.
5 years ago. Holy crap! It's been that long.
It's cool to
5
see
years.
that
Wait a
they were
minute.
able to showcase
When?
moments from a CG trailer in engine for this demo, and I appreciate
Hey Siri.
All right, guys. Final thoughts now. We have
When
3 minutes,
did
maybe just a tad left.
Final Fantasy 15 come
Final
out?
thoughts on this conference. We gave our best to show individual game picks. We
November
talked about lines,
29.
although there were so many we didn't have time to.
Wow.
We talked about the glory of Game Pass.
Wow.
But just this
I am
conference overall,
old.
Miranda,
5 years ago.
compared to years past, historically, like, how was this conference for you?
So you know how
Holy
we talk a
shit.
lot about how conferences have like kind of a mid-lull? This did not have that. This had like some things like, oh,
Heck yeah.
we're getting ESO updates, like CPUs updates, and like maybe if you don't care about those games as a service, you know, that's something that's a little bit slower. However, even those still had really neat updates. Like the editing was good, the conversations around them
I
were
don't
good, and
know.
they're always,
I really don't know.
put with other
I don't know
voices.
anything about PlayStation
I
though.
think Microsoft really nailed
If there's anything PlayStation, I don't think so. I really don't think.
like opening the Starfield, great idea. 'Cause a lot of people
I think
were
this
like, "Oh,
will
yeah,
just
yeah,
be
yeah,
mainly
it's
Square Enix.
great." No. They had another one more thing. And also, I love that they had Halo later on because I think, at least for me as a huge Halo fan, love that like anticipation.
But tomorrow?
When's Halo?
But tomorrow, Nintendo.
Probably, but no. I just really liked how this is.
Let's see.
I'd be excited with a lot of different moments. I think that's what you can always want from a conference like this.
Yeah, you make a great point about pacing. There were very few human beings on the screen presenting things, which, like in years past, I know I've kind of been a little annoyed by the obviously teleprompter scripted roundtable conversations.
Yeah, I've been here for like an hour and 37 minutes for this stream. My goodness.
And there really wasn't any of that. It was just game.
A minute
game,
left.
Game. I agree. The pacing was great. Cam, how did you feel about this conference overall?
Yeah, making it really quick and short, I think that it was great. I think it's their best showing in a very long time. I think it did everything that they needed to do to get fans of Xbox excited. And the only thing that I wish that we saw was Everwild. I think that game, we've been waiting on that game for a while. I really expected gameplay during the show, but we didn't. Oh well, we'll see it soon.
Destin, you have literally 10 seconds.
Oh well, we'll see it soon. Big facts.
This was awesome. Xbox did great. I cannot wait to see what else they bring, because there's a lot that they didn't show still coming.
Yeah, Perfect Dark, we mentioned Everwild. Hellblade 2, we didn't see it, but that means there's more to look forward to.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm blasting this. I'm blasting.
Summer of Gaming rolls on with the Square Enix Showcase. Let's go.
Show me the goods. Okay, alright. Ready to end. Holy crap. Oh, right, the Life is Strange as well.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Mercer here, and I'm back as your host of Square Enix Presents. Today, we have a special E3 edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
Jeez.
I am so proud of you. Do you know what birthday is, Peter? Something that's already
Marvel.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, Rocket. So I like Groot Philippe.
Oh, Groot.
So we got fine. I know, we really need a plan.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry. Damn, what's up with this delay? Is that the music from Shrek? Hilarious. This is bad. Ah.
Insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA.
USAA. Funny. What are we? What quality are we in? Alright, we'll just leave it at that. Hey. Fine. What?
Hi, my name is Olivier Proulx, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead this band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this. I've always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head it was a minute. I was like, oh my god, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal shared, had in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at examples that Eidos was kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic. And absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
Some more no-killing teammates! It's literally in your contract! I made no such commitments.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so right about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
interpreting it in its own way, I think makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun, they made it rock and roll, they delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Oh, gameplay? We're getting gameplay? Damn.
Units? We appear to be 6,963 units short. We intend to keep our ship beating cool.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
Selling to Morris.
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone is always
holding out.
My figurines are not knickknacks.
Seems in trouble. Then you can't get to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of Kakarot.
Guys, I think we should hear our group for once.
Hilarious.
The problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the most specific. Small ugly one was clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy, filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Sell Groot. Sell
Well,
Rocket.
Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying in.
Weather patterns are set Mark and I are tied to the temperament of his ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Flying the wrong way.
He's not flying at all.
Guys, relax.
I need to see the gameplay.
Elevator's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way. There is nothing to
Hey,
figure out. As peace
that was clean.
will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender. Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure.
Don't vote so good. Oh, that is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Yep.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One. We got this. Don't fall and we'll be fine. We should have gone to Mach before.
Jello.
We'll be wary.
You know, when I survived freaking Half-World, I think I'm scared of some little bit.
It's not alone. Get ready.
What are these things?
Shoot first.
I like that. I like the commands a little bit.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an error with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside.
Lady Hellbender's Fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad that the drills are on the other side of the giant castle.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so you may activate the blade. I may activate a hole through your face! Put me down!
You'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No, very well.
Peter!
It's okay. He'll land at his feet. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of dogs! Gut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Come on, man. Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal.
I'm not liking this. If I'm being honest.
Guys.
That's cool. Hilarious! That's cool. Adding the music to it, that's actually pretty cool.
That is definitely my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something? Oh, right. The cage.
When he regained the fort, he was looking for new business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one for this quote.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him! You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
What? This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we know this. You want to make that call, then you better not mess this up. You hang tight. When the time comes, I'll get you. Rocket's not if I got it.
Drac. Gamora, can you help me? No. What? Why?
Keep your hands to safety,
Come on.
Don't look at me. I ain't coming that way. Remember, buddy, menacing, like me, only bigger. Not bad. Not bad.
So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
Here's 60 clicks from
I say closer to 75. We got this.
Huh. I'm gonna reload it a little bit. Oh hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
We are fighting a war 30 years in the future.
I'm put these away. Jeez. My nose.
Now we're going to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series.
Heck
And
yeah.
then get one more peek at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
Oh, oh, oh. Six. All of them? All of them? Oh, wow. Whoa.
Up next, Earth's mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend the world in Marvel's Avengers. The team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster
Hey,
of
rest in
heroes.
peace. Alright, I'm gonna get a sip of water.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up.
Second counts, people. Keep it moving.
It's beautiful.
You're out of depth.
Shutting you down, Monica.
The world doesn't need vengeance. AIM will save this world. I will save it.
There is no end to these crumbs.
You don't understand what that cube is capable of.
Please.
I applaud your efforts to connect with your roots, but as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
You just wanted to show off your suit.
It is Claw. Vibranium doesn't belong to you! Right! Vibranium does not belong to me! It belongs to Wakanda!
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
A sad and
Near.
beautiful tale that echoes throughout eternity.
I'm getting that.
The first mobile entry
I'm getting
in
that.
the Nier series.
I'm getting that.
Nier Reincarnation.
Register. I'm on it. On it. Hey. Heck yeah. More of the visions. Free. Dang, I don't want to download it again. Record keeper. Oh. Oh. Well, hey, I only get 12. Oh, okay. Cool.
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique art style.
Built over 1,000 years, it was meant to be a tower of dreams.
I'll pre-order it later.
More, it was seen as a tower of ruin.
What is this?
Persevering through fire and ice and the coldest of winds, eventually the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition. That tower's name is Babylon.
Does the savior of Neo-Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado!
Hey. Oh no. Oh no. No. Not again. The hell was all that?
You've got the gaming chair.
They do
the
this on
gaming headset.
purpose.
Now all you need is the gaming battery. Upgrade your Xbox controller with Duracell Optima.
We're all prisoners of our subjective reality. Believe only what you see, and you're like to end up seeing only what you believe.
Not 2 pounds man ahead. Ascend to the heaven above the tower, or fall like this one now before you.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
Yeah, the made up.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションの部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーオートマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかって選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでした。のでこのゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うと、ニーオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、プレイヤーが途切れない目標に向かって、アクションを、追い求め続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを読みながらダンジョンをクリアして上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身に強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形です。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリガーになっているところがポイントかなと思っています。
プレイヤーの背中についているギデオンコフィンというのがかなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性というのも変わってきています。
ハイファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところをすごい意識してくれというふうに思いましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちがいるかのような感じを意識しました。
cool.
このゲームはイベントのゲームとして開発しています。その間も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたので、本当に私たちも嬉しく思いますし、まさにこれから改善佳境になったので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
That's all right.
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series, True Colors. The team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power of empathy. But first, here's a look at the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Oh, heck yeah.
Feels so weird to be back. After 5 years, we're still Max Caulfield.
It's been a long time since I've seen the game.
What do you remember about us as kids? I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay. We are awesome!
I don't see the difference.
Come on, let's dance! Or take my picture with your new camera. That's Rachel Amber. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
Damn, that's kind of sad.
You're here. Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her next. Holy shit. Max, what's going on?
Time still.
I discovered I could reverse time.
What the hell is this? Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcady Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time. Whatever happens, I'll always have her back. Always.
I like that artwork.
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as MXM2. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 has put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm. This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others. The fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain insight into people's emotions. These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend. And now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Mac's telling you a whole lot.
Hello, Max. Bullshit.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
So are we still together?
Are you serious?
I don't even want
I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex, we'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead! I wish I were too.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
This anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Don't consume that. Don't consume it. What are you doing?
The truth behind her brother's death.
Those are her emotions, not yours.
What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth?
You don't steal people's emotions.
Is yours.
Alex's powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make
It's
some
not
of
about
these
the way it
choices,
looks, man.
but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh wow. It's like, I don't know.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
I'm here to kill Chaos. That's my mission. Looks like Chaos is in
Luke Sword.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
I only know one thing.
I don't like the big swords, man, if I'm gonna be honest.
Need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a home. First.
No. This one actually looks pretty cool.
You sure Chaos is here?
Yeah, we can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the Shrine of Chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
Stop. Oh my god. What is this? What is this?
We make USAA insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
And who are you?
Garland?
We're here to kill Chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland.
No.
Chaos. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. Great. Great.
I'll leave you with a look at some of the amazing Square Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
Spoilers, babe.
It's the very bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
I can. This one I'll gladly stop. No. First poker, pretty cool. 16. And Walker.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents. I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
What?
Next time.
IGN Summer of Gaming has officially partnered with E3 2021 for the Ultimate Team. From direct access to the major gaming press conferences at E3 2021 with exclusive gameplay and reveals to exciting first looks at the hottest new game. IGN Summer of
Hilarious.
Games has it all. Today is E3 Day 2, and up next, Square Enix is here to hopefully serve up some answers, because we have so many questions. Will we get another look at Final Fantasy 16? Actually, hold on, Square Enix. You can't have a new Final Fantasy until you finish the last one you started. Where's the rest of Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Shit.
Which Marvel heroes will Avengers assemble next? Also, Outriders had an explosive launch. Is there DLC on the way? And hey, what's Lara Croft doing these days? You'll need to let us know if she's about to raid a tomb soon. Well, if you're looking for answers to these questions and more, the Square Enix E3 presentation is a good place to start. I'm being told that our coverage is actually starting right meow.
Well, I thought it was over.
Well, here we go.
Hey there, that was the Square Enix Presents E3 presentation right here on IGN Summer of Gaming 2021. I'm Max Fogel, and joining me right now to attempt to break down everything we just saw, but more likely to just kind of nerd out about JRPGs
Hey,
and
it is over.
superheroes, please welcome my esteemed colleagues, Mitchell Saltzman, Zach Ryan, and Cam Hawkins. Surprise, we're getting a new Guardians of the Galaxy game in just a few months. This was kind of amazing they managed to keep this cat from getting out of the bag, or rather raccoon, I guess. Who wants to go first? Raise your hand.
Yeah, go ahead, Mitchell. No, go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. So first things first. Amazed that this game is coming out in October. Like, cannot believe that they've managed to keep this a secret to the extent that they can announce a release date a few months out and be ready for it. Like, that is so awesome. Overall, I think this looks pretty interesting. I think we talked a little bit while we were watching the show. I'm not like wild about the character design, but I think that the actual game itself, I think that the dialogue in between the characters is really cool. I'm stoked. I'm ready for a Guardians game, and I think this could be a really good one.
I think another thing that we brought up, just sorry, really quick, is that it kind of gave us like Mass Effect vibes. Not in the way that there's like an RPG, but in the way that there's a lot of banter between the characters. There's a lot of emphasis on choice.
You know,
there's a lot of in combat and telling your squad mates to do different things. So
I'm very tired. Very, very tired. If you're still watching, Andres, I'll see you later. Anybody else in the future, see you later. I'm tired. That was a E3. Alright.
I don't like the whole beard thing that Raccoon's got going on. Gamora is an interesting choice. I'm not super into the different characters.